This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the Precious Metal Summit 2016 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me right now is Fred Earnest from Vista Gold. It's a publicly traded company with the symbol VGZ on the NYSE market and the TSX. Fred, welcome to SNNLive.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me today.
It's great to have you on our program. So now for our audience, let's get an overview of the company, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Vista Gold is a company that's been around since the mid-1980s. We were a exploration company turned producer. In the early 2000s, we were a company that was acquiring assets. We grew our resource base from 2.1 million ounces to over 18 million ounces. In 2007, we spun out our first company, Vista Gold Corp, dividended that to our shareholders. 2010, we helped create Vista Gold Corp, and today we're focused on developing the largest undeveloped resource in Australia.
So let's talk about that resource. Tell me a little bit about your project that you got going on in Australia.
Yeah, it's the Mount Todd project. We acquired it in 2006. It had 3.3 million ounces when we acquired it. Today it has over 10 million ounces. We've advanced the project through an expenditure of about $80 million. We now have 5.9 million ounces of proven and probable reserves, 7.9 million ounces of measured and indicated resource, and we're just excited to be in the Northern Territory.
And from what I've read, you said that it's like an advanced stage project. What does that mean?
Well, for us, we consider this project to be an advanced stage project because not only do we have an immense amount of drilling completed, but we've completed a very exhaustive preliminary feasibility study, most of which was completed to feasibility study standards. We already have our environmental impact statement approved, and within the next few months, we hope to have the last of our federal environmental permits. And so this is getting very near to the point where we could complete a feasibility study and advance to an investment decision.
So tell me about the surrounding areas. It's in the Northwest Territories in Australia. Is there other elephants in the room that are there, or tell me?
Yeah, the Northern Territory of Australia is a very mining-friendly jurisdiction. We're at the south end of the Pine Creek District. Newmarket Gold has an operating asset about 40 kilometers north of us. And this is a very prospective, historic gold-producing district, and it's a great place to be.
So are you looking to take the project all the way through and do it yourselves and putting together the mine and all that? Or are you potentially looking to partner with one of the larger mining companies?
It's a question I get asked all the time, and really the answer is that we're looking at the best avenue to be able to create value for our shareholders. We're prepared to go forward and develop this ourselves. The management team has a great deal of experience in the development and operation of mines, but if at the end of the day it makes more sense for our shareholders and it creates less risk to bring in a partner, a joint venture, and develop the project that way, we're not adverse to that. We're all about creating value for our shareholders.
So let's talk about that team a little bit. Tell me who's on the team on the ground, and then also your background.
Yeah, we've in 2013 we reduced the size of our team after we completed the preliminary feasibility study. The gold price fell, and we cut back our team in order to conserve costs. But our general manager is Brent Murdoch. He's a Northern Territorian, if I could call him that. He's been involved in several different mining operations as a general manager, and he works very well with the local people and with the government. Our Denver office is, I guess, the key staff. Jack Engel is our CFO. He's been a mining finance guy his whole career. John Roselle is our senior vice president. He deals with all of the technical issues. John has spent much of his career in the consulting industry and has experience with well over 100 gold projects. Myself, I'm a third-generation miner. I went to the Colorado School of Mines. I have a degree in mining engineering. My career has covered the sectors of uranium, underground shaft and tunnel construction, gold and silver, base metals, and I just love the mining business.
You've seen it all.
I've been involved in a lot of different things, and I think the thing that I like the most is building projects and getting projects to run the way they're supposed to.
So, from what you can tell me, what are some of the goals and milestones for the company for the rest of 2016 moving into 2017?
Well, as I indicated, we're working on this one remaining federal environmental authorization. We hope to have that wrapped up in the next couple of months. We've responded to all of their additional requests for information, and then we've got some metallurgical work that we're doing to try to optimize the project flow sheet and tweak a little bit more recovery and maybe lower our costs a little bit. After that's completed, we will embark on an update of our preliminary feasibility study, and we hope to have that completed sometime in the first trimester of next year.
So Fred, for more information about Vista Gold Corp, where can our audience go?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to www.vistagold.com. There you'll be able to get all the information you need about the corporation, about the project itself. Our pre-feasibility study is available on the website, as well as a link to the Mount Todd Gold project itself.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the Precious Metal Summit 2016 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me again has been Fred Earnest from Vista Gold Corp, publicly traded company. The symbol is VGZ on the NYSE market and the TSX. Fred, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.